Good morning, lovies. So I found this video by a channel called Vanilla Tea Girl, and I absolutely loved it, and I'm going to cover it. I just took her narration out because it's her narration, not mine. But I did use her clip, so I want to give her credit. It will be in my description. She's very funny. I'm very, very entertained by her, but anyway, this is going to be fun.
Like if they want to talk to me. Nope, I got shit to do, sorry. Nope, I don't even think it's appropriate to talk to a female at this point.
Wow, you sound like Josh. He was like that. Not talking to females.
Josh who?
Old Josh.
Oh.
I got you.
Josh, Barrett? My Josh. Freefall.
Freefall, yes.
Oh, my.
Oh, now I remember why I recorded this video. They have a huge fight. You guys probably already saw this and I'm late to the game, but I enjoy a good Shani and Rev brawl. So enjoy it with me, lovies.
God. What a brother. And then he's like, I gotta tell you that story, guys. There's a guy on here that back in the day, man, we did some great content too, because I hooked up with him on Skype and we did some stuff about David Flynn leyline stuff. It was so good. It's still on BTR. If I ever get money, I'm gonna reactivate that BTR.
Oh, I don't have the phone.
And you guys will, can I please, like, cut me off constantly when I'm...
And here we go. She cut him off by asking where the phone was. Jesus Christmas. This is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be a mess. These two are so toxic for each other. It's actually sad. It's actually sad.
Trying to fucking talk.
Sorry.
This guy was one of my brothers, man. And then I got a message from him in Colorado when we were in the Habitat. Why are you with that demon, Satan-worshipping woman?
You should have listened. You should have listened to old Joshy Josh, because he was dead on. And you were so blindly in love that you didn't listen. And look at your life now, Jason.
I'm like, what? What? Number one, she's my wife, Josh. Why would you disrespect her like that? You know what she is, brother.
She's not your wife, okay? You were never married, you never had a wedding, you never got a marriage license, you never did any of the above. Stop calling her your wife. You don't just start dating someone and start calling each other husband and wives, because it completely takes away from real marriage and how important and special it is for people. You don't get to just throw that label on each other because you're boyfriend and girlfriend and all of a sudden you're husband and wife. It doesn't work like that. It's never gonna work like that. Stop calling her your wife. It's cringy.
Seen it? You know her. Why are you with her? And why'd you go out to Colorado, such a liberal state? I'm like, brother, you lost it. And I had to lose another friend. Another fucking friend. I have lost every fucking friend I ever had.
So what does that tell you, Jason? What does that tell you? That you've lost every friend because of Shani?
There, I just saw the pop-ups. Some new guy got hired. I've had my application in there for 6 months. They got hired. I didn't.
Well, Jason, did you ever think it was maybe because of your appearance? Because of you haven't gotten a haircut in 5 years. You have black nail polish on and wear black eye makeup. Did you ever think that has anything to do with why you don't get jobs? Think about it.
The internet eviscerates your fucking existence.
I can roll my eyes if I want to, if someone's being fucking
And keep
dumb.
rolling your eyes. Go ahead. Roll your eyes all day.
Doing anything against you?
Yeah, right.
What am I doing against you?
You always do, hon. In your own little way.
There you go, insulting me. I didn't.
I'm not insulting you. I'm telling you the truth.
What am I doing wrong?
You roll your eyes at me constantly. Even in that members video I put together, when I was saying I look like Twiggy Ramirez, you were looking at me like, God, I hate this fucking guy. It's true.
That's because you're cringy, Jason. You just live with it. You are Jason Cringe Egroff, okay? You're cringy. And that's why she rolls her eyes at you.
It's true, honey. I don't think you ever liked me. It's because I'm too loud. And you don't like loud people, you know? I get that.
So in a healthy relationship, if someone is very loud and the other person is bothered by it, you say, honey, can you please lower your voice? And that person says, oh my God, honey, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how loud I was. Bing, bang, boom, fight over. Not these two.
Keep rambling on. I'm not saying anything. You're just inserting shit into what you think.
Probably, yeah. Because I get paranoid, too, when I'm super manic.
I'm so sick of that when I'm super manic nonsense comes out of his mouth. What does that have to do with anything? I thought you were medicated. I thought that you had that all under control now. Like, you don't just get manic and start acting like a lunatic. And I'm not saying that he's not entitled to reacting to her nonsense, but stop with the, I'm just super manic. No, you're not.
So I have
There's that old eye roll he was talking about.
to be doing something wrong because you're paranoid?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's my mental illness. It's bad.
I'm like literally sitting here for you. As soon as the camera turns on, you go automatically against me.
No. That's
And act like a complete asshole
Channing,
toward me.
I am totally fucking losing it. And you don't
then
care.
why did you want to go live?
I didn't know I was going to get triggered by stupidity.
Wow, I didn't know I'd be triggered by stupidity. You could not be less appropriate for a live streamer or a YouTuber. You can't handle any kind of anyone saying anything to you that would upset you, throws you into this manic hysteria. It's pathetic, Jason. Grow up.
What did I do?
He's so annoying.
You said you were annoying.
I don't care. I said it after you said it. He's so annoying.
Why do you guys think that they put these very personal couple fights on live streams? Why? I would never have a fight with my significant other and live stream it. So it's got to be for attention, right? Like, it's just got to be for attention and drama and BS.
Whatever, dude. You are being annoying.
Oh.
I ain't doing shit to you. And you're trying to argue with me. That's fucking annoying. You're acting like a fucking goddamn troll.
Damn, Shani, you really, you really are extremely mean. You are so nasty to this man. It's not even funny, but I don't know if I would be any different because he would drive me up a wall, a straight wall.
Troll hater on the internet.
Can I have a hit of that shit? Because I think I need it real bad.
And this is how you choose to live your lives, smoking Delta 8. And God, if you get your hands on other stuff, I'd be afraid to see what you would put in your bodies. But you're so healthy and, you know, Shani's really taking this weight loss thing so seriously. So you'd think you'd work on your health, but nope.
Shut the fuck up, Red Hand, and mind your own fucking business.
Oh,
man.
yeah, mind your own business, sure.
Fuck off, dude.
No criticism. None.
Why are we yelling at people in the chat? Even if they're saying something you don't like, it's still engagement, Shani. It's still going to make you money. So calm yourself down. And if you want people to mind their own business, maybe you shouldn't be airing all this out online, on live. Did you ever think of that? Think about it.
Thing.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Mm-hmm.
He's so annoying.
Yeah, you are being annoying and irritating.
You're fucking weird.
Oh, what do you got to say to that, Shani? Then effing leave. Oh, that's right. You got nowhere to go. So I guess you have to put up with this annoying man that you call your husband. Because you have nothing without him. Not even a sodies.
Oh, yeah, you can't. There's no business like show business. It's the best business I know.
You.
Oh, God, enough with the show business. This is not show business, Jason. This is online, normal people just making content for other people to watch. That's not show business. Stop.
Really want to be single, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should be, because I'm an abusive fucking psychopath.
But I thought you were married. So you'd have to go through a divorce for him to be single. Oh, that's right. You're not really married. Rev, all I can say is run, buddy. Run.
I should be alone.
You'd have a much better life if you were alone, I'll tell you that much.
I meant to work in rehab. 5 minutes.
You act normal and then you go on camera and...
Talking about? I act normal? Oh, that's right. You don't pay attention to me at all. That's why you wouldn't know how I'm acting. You're playing games on your phone, which is great. That's good. I'm glad you're doing that.
Oh, Shani has enough strength to play a game on her phone. I'm so happy for her. So happy. Keep playing, Shan.
All I'm doing is avoiding trouble. Again, you have a problem with that, too.
Fights are good live because it's good for views.
Oh, so that's what you're doing?
No?
If you're more concerned about views than the state of your broken relationship, then you two really don't belong together. And this is pathetic, Jason. You would really say that? You know how embarrassed I would be if I was either one of you right now, acting like this on a live?
I am losing my mind.
Oh, God, he's always losing his mind, isn't he? He's always manic and losing his mind. This is called real life, and you don't know how to deal with it. That's why you're losing your mind. You're not losing your mind. This is called reality. We all live in it. We all survive in it. It sucks sometimes. Grow up.
For what?
Brain chemistry.
Maybe you should stop drinking coffee so much.
What am I supposed to drink then?
Well, you supposedly have a job. You're getting a YouTube check every month. Why don't you get yourself something that you like to drink, like water, or there's a million options out there that are very cheap. Very, very cheap. Why don't you put something in your body other than straight black coffee chucked with caffeine when you're manic?
Something else.
Like what? What should I drink, hon?
Something without caffeine.
Something without caffeine. Well, you're the queen of sodies, so there's that.
1 can of something that would calm me down. We can't do that. No.
Oh yeah, like I really want you drunk and...
I'm not drunk on 1 can.
So he wants her permission to go buy 1 can of a Natty Daddy. Jason, you're an alcoholic. You've even admitted that you're an alcoholic. Why would you ever think that you could just drink 1 can of alcohol? Why would you think that? You can never have alcohol. And dealing with that, the only way you're going to get through that is by getting actual help. You know, like the help I tried to get you that you totally just ignored. That's what you need. And you would feel so much better. But what do I know? I've only been a drug counselor for 11 years of my life.
Then why are you yelling at me and treating me like shit?
Because I'm out of my fucking mind.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't want you to be out of your mind. I'm really tired of it. Of being treated bad by you.
I know how to fucking solve it.
Yeah, what do you expect me to do? I can barely fucking walk and you want me out on the streets?
No, I said I know how to solve it.
Yeah, alcohol, so you can go and beat the shit out of me like last time. Right.
Yeah, say that. Say that.
I really hope that's not true. I really do, because if that's the case, then they're in way deeper than we even understand. If he's actually being physical with her, which I feel like if Rev hit me, it'd be like having a butterfly land on my face. I would whoop that boy's behind if he put his hands on me, but I'm not Shani. So, and Shani's put her hands on him too. It's neither is good, neither is appropriate, and neither is acceptable, but yikes. That was a crazy thing for her to say. I didn't expect that.
You're a piece of fucking shit. No, you're a disgusting piece of shit. Then
what does that make you, Shannon? What does that make you? Take a good look at yourself. He is a POS, but so are you.
I didn't do anything wrong.
So, what are we going to do now? We're just going to sit here while Shani sits there and feels sorry for herself and cries and feels sorry for herself and cries. And poor Shani. Her life is so difficult. Boo-hoo. Is this what we're doing now? Sitting here feeling sorry for ourselves when this was supposed to be a job and you guys were monetized and you were going to do this show? Looks like it didn't work out that way, huh? That's because you two can't stand each other, but you're stuck together. That must really suck. That must really, really suck.
Yeah, for my mania. I'm losing my mind on. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, maybe you should cancel it.
No. If you can't do it, I'll go live.
Yeah, you could do it without me, right?
No, I'm saying...
Why do I even go live if you're gonna treat me like shit? Do I always have to feel bad?
People, this is what I've learned. People like Shani enjoy being miserable because it gives them some kind of attention, whether it's good or bad. She's always the victim. It's never her fault. It's always boo-hoo Shani. Shani's got all the problems. Could you imagine living with someone like that? Because I could not.
Is that what makes you happy?
I know the audio on this is god-awful, but did he just tell her to shut the F up? Is that what he just said? Because, wow. Let that little man say that to me and see what happens.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh, she can't do it anymore. She can't do it anymore. This is your life. This is what you chose. And if you're unhappy, you're a grown-ass woman. You could get yourself out of it, but you're too lazy to. So you'll just put up with this horrific abuse and take it.
I can't either. I can't either.
I didn't even do anything.
Yes, you did.
You were barking in my ear!
I'm fucking done.
You don't even take responsibility for
I
that!
can't do this anymore. I can't.
And how that makes someone feel!
I cannot do this anymore. I can't.
Can you imagine doing all of this with people watching, knowing that people are going to clip it and pick it apart? And like when me and my ex-husband had fights, God, I would never want anyone. I wouldn't even want our neighbors to hear us fighting. I'd be so embarrassed. You guys put this out there for show. Like, it's going to bring you some more attention.
Nope.
I didn't do anything!
You need a caretaker that you deserve. Somebody.
Attention.
Oh, but I thought she had a caretaker. I don't really know what day this video was, because like I said, I'm so far behind on so many of their videos. I'm trying to get as many done as I can, but I'm pretty sure he just said you need a caretaker. So I guess it's not him.
I see how that's wrong.
Right now. This is an ABC News special.
It's
the most
odd.
consequential moment of this campaign. Kamala Harris.
Together, we will chart a new way forward.
We will soon be a great nation again.
Face to face. Historic. The ABC News presidential debate. Here now, David Muir and Lindsay Davis.
Good evening, I'm David Muir, and thank you for joining us for tonight's ABC News presidential debate. We want to welcome viewers watching on ABC and around the world tonight. Vice President Kamala Harris and President
Kamala Harris, this is her first debate since President Biden withdrew from the race on July 21st. Of course, that decision followed his debate against President Donald Trump in June. Since then, this race has taken on an entirely new dynamic.
And that brings us to the rules of tonight's debate, not off that they were 4 years ago.
No.
So I was raised as a middle-class kid, and I am actually the only person on this stage who has a plan that is about lifting up the middle class and working people of America. I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people. And that is why I imagine and have actually a plan to build what I call an opportunity economy. Because here's the thing. We know that we have a shortage of homes and houses.
Are we just gonna sit here and cry while Jason rocks back and forth in his chair, having a nervous breakdown because he can't get any alcohol in his system? Is this really what this video is? Because, God, I am so ready for it to be over. So ready.
I was actually, my mother raised my sister and me, but there was a woman who helped raise us. We call her our second mother. She was a small business owner. I love our small businesses. My plan is to give a $50,000 tax deduction to rely on to get through the month. Economists have said that Trump sales tax would actually result for middle-class families in about $4,000 more a year because of his ideas about what should be the backs of middle-class people paying for tax cuts for billionaires.
President Trump, I'll give you 2 minutes.
First of all, I have no sales tax.
Can I ask what the point of this is? Oh, are they fighting? Hold on.
Us back for all that we've done for the world. And terrifying.
I'm not doing anything to you!
Billions of dollars, as you know, from
Maybe
China.
you perceived
In fact,
you
they
did
never took the
nothing,
tariff
but
off
you did.
because with so much money they can't. It would totally destroy everything that they've set out to do. They're taking in billions of dollars from China.
By calling you annoying for barking in my ear, so I'm just supposed to let you fucking bark in my ear and not say anything.
Because inflation has, which is really known as a country buster, it breaks up.
So it's okay for you to bark in my ear!
Never acknowledge when you've done something wrong. Never.
For calling you annoying for barking in my ear.
I really think it's unhealthy, and I don't care how great your marriage is, for people to have their own separate lives from their significant other. Like, have your own life, your own friends, your own hobbies, your own stuff, so you're not constantly on top of each other, because that's all this is. They just can't stand to be around each other because they never not are, and they have nothing to show for it. So, they're screaming at each other over barking in his inner ear. Stop. Get away from each other. Make some real friends. Go out and join groups. Do something. This is pathetic.
I'm really sick.
Can you acknowledge you did something wrong by barking in my ear?
I'm really sick.
You're just bipolar right now.
Bipolar doesn't work like that. You're not bipolar sometimes and not bipolar the other times. Like, it doesn't work that way, Miss Medical Background, Miss Psychology. Don't you know that? He's not bipolar right now. If he has bipolar, he's got it 24/7. Just like you have BPD 24/7, right, Shannon?
Me, how much you love me and how I'm your girl in this today. Now you're complete opposite. Have you been drinking?
No. I fucking wish.
I bet you have
I
been.
fucking wish.
Yeah.
I fucking wish.
Yeah, and then I'll get beat.
Just one. Then you get beat.
Yeah, I will.
Fuck you. Cunt.
Sorry, Jason. Sorry. As much as I dislike Shani, it's never going to be okay for you to speak to a woman like that, especially a woman you supposedly love so much. But we all know that's nonsense. But you don't get to speak to women like that, you little weasel. You little worthless weasel. Ugh. Disgrazia.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I am done too.
I'm so sick of being treated bad by you.
I am sick of your fucking treatment.
I didn't even do
I am
anything to
sick
you.
of your fucking.
Imagine not being able to stand somebody so much, but you can't get away from them and they can't get away from you because neither one of you have jobs or do anything outside of the house except sit around, feel sorry for yourself, e-beg, and make these ridiculous lives that really just entertain us because they're funny. You guys put yourselves here.
I didn't do anything to you.
Stop reading.
I didn't even do anything to you. Leave me alone.
Countries. We have inflation like very few people have ever seen before, probably the worst in our nation's history. We were at
Worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War. And what we have done is clean up Donald Trump's mess. What we have done and what I intend to do is build on what we know are the aspirations and the hopes of the American people. But I'm going to tell you all in this debate tonight, you're going to hear from the same old tired playbook. A bunch of lies, grievances, and name calling. What you're going to hear tonight
I'm done.
is a detailed
I am.
and dangerous plan called Project 2025.
Done with what? With Shannon? No, you're not. You'll never be done. Because there's not another woman on this planet that would even look twice at you. You could thank Shannon for that. You were a very different person when you met her, weren't you?
Intends on implementing if he were elected again. I believe very strongly that the American people want.
I'm done.
Trying to grow your brand using outdated tools?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to try and do a show here.
I believe that they do these things and they go on live for views now that they're monetized. But I don't understand how YouTube can monetize this kind of content. Like, I really don't. I think it's wrong. I think it's tacky and gross.
If he were elected again. I believe very strongly that the American people
What's up,
want
guys?
a president who understands the importance
Yeah, I'm
of
gonna
bringing
man
us
up.
together, knowing
I
we have
am.
so much more in common.
Oh, you'll never man up because you're not a man. You're a man child who's had everything handed to you your whole life, and now that life slapped you in the face and is like, well, Jason, you're 40. This is how you behave.
Than what separates us, and I pledge to you to be a president for all Americans.
President Trump will give you a minute here to respond.
Number one, I have nothing to do, as you know, and as she knows better than anyone, I have nothing to do with Project 2025. That's out there. I haven't read it. I don't want to read it purposely. I'm not going to read it. This was a group of people that got together. They came up with some ideas. I guess some good, some bad, but it makes no difference. I have nothing to do. Everybody knows I'm an open book. Everybody knows what I'm going to do. Cut taxes very substantially and create a great economy like I did before.
There's no closed
We had the
caption.
greatest
What
economy.
the
We got
fuck?
hit with a pandemic, and the pandemic was
No
not
problem.
since 1917, where 100 million people died. Has there been anything like it? We did a phenomenal job with the pandemic. We handed them over a country where the
I know,
economy and where
Kathy.
the stock
I
market
know.
was higher than it was before the pandemic came.
Yeah, I do. I need
Nobody's
to go
ever
to the
seen
hospital.
anything.
Oh, he needs to go to the hospital. What is the hospital gonna do for you, Jason? You just got out of the mental floor. What is the hospital gonna do for you now? Give you more Ativan?
We made ventilators for the entire world.
Because I love this girl with all my heart, but it's like I'm just supposed to be fine when she goes, "You're such an annoying fucking." Yeah, I am totally fucking bipolar out, and I get no understanding at all from this woman. None.
But I was the one that created
None.
it. They know it, and so does everybody else.
Bark in my ear, and I can't say anything.
Oh God, the barking in the ear. What is wrong with you, Jason? You have to use inside voices around Shani because she has too much PTSD, OCD, BPD, you name it.
I'm sorry I barked in your ear, honey.
And when you look at his economic plan, it's all about tax breaks.
Yeah, actually.
What I describe as an opportunity economy, and the best economists in our country, if not the world, have
No,
rejected
maybe
our
you should
relative
realize that I'm
plans
bipolar out for days, and you don't even fucking care at all.
would make the economy worse.
What else is new? Shani doesn't give a fuck what other people are going through. What else is new? Yes, it is fucking true.
It is 1000% true. Shani doesn't care about what anybody else is going through except herself. That is 1000% true. She didn't care when her kids were going through it. She didn't care when Jason was going through it. She only cares about who's going to take care of her. Poor baby.
Have described
You were barking in my ear!
increase inflation, and by the middle of next year would invite a recession.
Whatever.
To look at where we are and where we stand on the issues. And I
That's
invite
what
you
I
to know
want.
That Donald Trump actually has no plan for you because he is more interested in defending
Yeah,
himself
maybe.
than he is in looking out for you.
You fucking pig. She is the most abusive fucking woman I've ever seen, guys.
Then start the process of getting her removed from your uncle's home. That's all you can do. Or you could just pretend like this fight never happened tomorrow and just go on with your extremely toxic, unhealthy relationship and be miserable for the rest of your lives. That's also an
It's a
option.
brilliant plan. It's a great plan. It's a plan that's going to
Yes, you
bring
are.
up our worth, our value as a country. It's going to make people want to be able to go and
masturbating
work,
over there?
create jobs and create a lot of good, solid
Thank
money
you,
for
Dave, correct.
for our
Thank you.
country. Just to finish off, she copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences.
I never
One
judge you
spot
for your
run.
BPD,
4 sentences
ever.
that are just, we'll try and lower
I
taxes.
don't.
She doesn't have a plan. Take a look at her plan. She doesn't have a plan.
Mr. President, I
Never.
do want to drill down on something you both brought up. The Vice President brought up your tariffs. You
Yeah, 'cause you
responded.
call me an
Let's drill down
annoying
on this,
asshole
because
when I'm all
your plan is
bipolared
what
out.
she calls is essentially a national sales tax. Your proposal calls for
So
tariffs to be
what?
laid out here on foreign imports across the board. You recently said that you might double your plan, imposing tariffs up to 20% on goods coming.
Oh God, Shannon yelling from the other room. This is so ridiculous. I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be mortified. Mortified if this was my life, if this was my reality, and this is what my life appeared on, like on live, on a live stream. You're doing this. You two don't even have the ability to say, let's take this down.
Tariffs at that level, costs are then passed on to the consumer. Vice President
Yeah,
Harris has argued that
I'll
there'll
be out of your
higher
life
prices on
soon,
gas,
don't worry.
food, clothing.
You'll be out of her life soon? Really? How do you plan on getting rid of her, Jason? She lives there. She's lived there long enough where you just can't throw her out on the street. So what is your big plan on how she's not going to deal with it anymore?
Medication, arguing it costs the typical family nearly
Oh, do I?
$4,000.
Guys, I steal the happiness out of people's lives. That's true, isn't it?
Who's going to have higher prices?
That's
It's
so
China
true.
and
I
all of
steal the
countries that have been
happiness from
ripping us off
people's
for years.
lives.
I was the only president ever.
Yes, Jason. You steal all the joy out of everything. You bring me immense joy. So do not let that woman tell you that you do not bring joy to people's lives, because you have made me laugh harder than most people have. So do not let her bring you down, Jason.
other countries. And you know, if she doesn't like them, they should have gone out and they should have immediately cut the tariffs. But those tariffs,
Well,
have been
maybe we
3.5
can be
years
apart
now
for a while
under
and be
their
happy,
administration.
How about that?
We are going to take in
Huh?
billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars. I had no inflation, virtually no inflation.
No.
They had the highest inflation perhaps in the history of
Yeah,
our
there's some
country,
false
because I've never seen a worse
accusations.
period of time. People
Guys, I'm
can't go
looking
out
at
and buy
porn
cereal
according to
or
her.
bacon or
Absolutely.
eggs or anything else.
There's some false
The people
accusations.
of our country.
Oh, Jason, come on, buddy. We all know that you like to look at the dirty stuff online. We all know it, okay? Don't be ashamed. We all know you like the naughty anime and all the other things now. Let's be honest, you do.
More, Shan.
What they've done, they've destroyed the economy, and all you have to do is look at a poll.
Yeah,
the
masturbate
polls
more.
say 80 and 85 and even 90% that the Trump economy was
get
great,
off
that
on
their
this.
economy was terrible.
You get off on
I do want
fighting,
to ask for
Shan.
your response. You heard what the president said there, because the Biden administration did keep a
Yeah, I
number of the
will
Trump
now.
tariffs in place. So how do you respond?
Well, let's be clear that the Trump administration resulted in.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Season finale.
You'll be free of me soon, Shan. Don't worry. You'll be free of me soon.
Rights. But what Donald Trump did, let's talk about this, with COVID, is he actually thanked President Xi for what he did during COVID. Look at his tweet.
I'm such
Thank
a
you,
horrible
President
person
Xi,
for having mental
exclamation
illness,
point,
guys.
when we know that Xi was responsible for lacking and not giving us transparency about the origins of COVID.
President Trump, I'll let you respond.
First of all, they bought
How
the
you
chips
treat me
from
makes you a
Taiwan.
bad person.
We hardly make chips anymore because of philosophies
God
like
is
they
gonna
have,
judge
and
you too.
policies like they have.
Just
I don't
like
say her
me.
because she has no policy. Everything that she believed 3 years ago and 4 years ago is out the window. She's going to my philosophy now. In fact, I was going to send her a MAGA hat. She's gone to my philosophy. But if she ever got elected, she'd change it, and it will be the end of our country. She's a Marxist.
Man,
Everybody
I really
knows
wish
she's
I
a
could pay-
Marxist.
I wish
Her
I could pay
father's a
attention to
Marxist
this,
professor
guys.
in economics.
I wish I
He
could
taught
pay
her
attention
well.
to this.
But when you look at what she's done to our country, and
You
when you
treat
look
me
at
like
these
shit
millions and
constantly
millions of
online.
people that are pouring into our country
Yes, you
monthly,
do.
where it's, I believe,
And
21
people have
million people,
seen
not
that.
the 15 that people say. And I
But
think
you
it's
never.
Oh, Shani, let's be real. We've all watched you both be horrible to each other, but you are definitely horrible to him quite often. For barking in your ear! How dare he? How dare he talk?
Shanny.
That's bigger than New York State pouring in.
Yeah,
Just
right.
Like what
You
they're
never
doing
do
to our
anything
country.
wrong.
They're criminals. Many of these.
I can't cover this, guys. I can't. There's no way I could cover this with the bullshit that's going on. There's no way. So let's not make this about that. Let's make this about this shit. Because there's no way I could fucking cover this. There's just no way. I mean, Shanny, honestly, you want to talk about this? For real, do you want to talk about this? Because people see the shit you do to me.
I'm not doing
Yeah, you're not doing anything. You never do anything, do you, honey?
Why don't you leave me alone?
I will. Hey, folks, I really wanted to do this. I did. Bad, actually. I wanted to cover this. That's why I said, hey, it might be a good idea. Let's do this, you know? But I got called an annoying asshole because I'm fucking mentally ill. I get fucking judged every day for my mania that I cannot control. I can't control this shit. I fucking love that girl with all my goddamn fucking heart. And I wouldn't touch another fucking woman ever with every goddamn opportunity I have every goddamn day I go out.
Okay, first of all, trust me. By the looks of the way that you come on camera, if you go out, I can't see too many women turning their heads for you there, Jason. You might want to bathe once in a while.
And what do? I walk straight because I am committed to Shanny for Christ. To my own goddamn detriment.
Well, at least you have finally woken the hell up, because you're right. All she's done is ruin your entire life, and you have no one to thank for that but you and her. So why don't you two get off of live, stop embarrassing yourselves, and go work this out like an actual married couple?
Peace and Mara-fucking-Natha blow up the goddamn world, Lord.
Well, that was pleasant, wasn't it? That was a fun time. That was the longest 30 minutes of my life. I'm not totally enthralled with this video. I thought it was messy. I thought it was cringy. And I'm not that thrilled with it. But I really, really, really think that I have a good idea for something. So I'm going to play with it today after work. And I'll see if you guys like it. And if you do, I'll continue to do videos that way. And if not, we'll continue to do videos this way. But I'm sorry this was messy. I'm sorry the audio was like that. I don't know why it was like that. It was not on my side. But thank you to Vanilla Tea Girl. Again, I will use her. I'll post her description in the her. Jesus, Ella. I will post her link in my description. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. And I'll be back sooner than later. Please hit the like on the way out. And I love you guys. And have a wonderful Monday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.